Across the state, a shocking move is made by the federal government and puts cultural and educational programming at risk. The Department of Government Efficiency, known as DOGE, abruptly terminates all federal funding to Michigan Humanities and its sister councils across the country. Mid-Michigan Now's Andrea Flores tells us more about who is affected by the decision.
It impacts dozens of programs and hundreds of organizations statewide, many of which rely on that funding to bring literature, history, and the arts to Michigan communities.
We can't grant out any new dollars because those dollars are frozen and they're in D.C.
Jennifer Rupp is the president and CEO of Michigan Humanities. She says the decision to cut funding affects a national endowment for the humanities grant that was supposed to help support Michigan Humanities through 2027.
Right now, we're looking at how do we pivot.
That money is gone, and with it, 90% of the organization's budget. Michael Evans, coordinator of the Humanities Learning Center at Delta College, says humanities aren't just academic, they're essential.
I feel that they don't like the fact that humanities encourage people to be reflective, encourage people to encounter other cultures, encourage people to think critically, and so on.
Evans says his center has used Michigan Humanities support to host public forums, honor Indigenous Peoples Day, and bring communities together around topics ranging from foreign policy to World War II.
It would not be possible to do that in the same way without that kind of financial support.
Talia Abdullah is the executive director at the Gloria Coles Flint Public Library. For her, the government's decision does more than cut funding. It threatens their community's learning mission.
I am very hopeful that all of this will work out and that we will be in a place where we realize that cultural enrichment, education, information is necessary and should be available for everyone.
Michigan Humanities has now suspended all grant programs and public events. And unless that funding is restored, programs that Jennifer Rupp says have been around for 50 years may not come back.
Our mission has always been to uplift every story. All Michiganders' stories weave the fabric of our history.
Michigan Humanities is urging the public to act. They're asking Michiganders to contact their lawmakers and demand that funding be restored. In the studio, Andrea Flores, Mid-Michigan Now.